Welcome back. Right now we are focusing on the Summit County Fair that has begun, but specifically right now the livestock portion. And we have Josh, Morgan, and Bronson here in the studio today. They are siblings that are competing in the livestock portion of the fair this year. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. How are you?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Good. You?
Doing well. I'm excited for the fair. Morgan, tell me more. If someone's not familiar with the livestock sale, the competition, all the different elements in the Summit County Fair, maybe just do an overview for us.
So youth are able to raise animals, raise livestock. Our fair specifically does steers, pigs, and lambs. And we're able to work with them every day during the summer and feed them, get them ready for the fair. And on Thursday we have showmanship, and that's when it's all about you and how much you know about your animal. And then on Friday it's about market and how well your market animal is. On Saturday we're able to sell our animal and get some money back from it.
So it's a lot of pressure though. Is it? Do you feel like it's a lot?
Yes, it's very nervous.
And you work so hard for this moment. Josh, tell me about the animal that you're going to be working with at the fair.
Mine's a lamb, and it does really good. When I show it, I get a little nervous, but it really pays off. Last year, I was really nervous because it was my first year, but no, I won, and it feels really great.
Well, congratulations. That's
Thank you.
exciting. Do you have any specific strategy going into this year's competition?
No, just look at the judge. That's it.
Look at the judge. That's a good tip, though. And Morgan, you've been doing this for many years. Do you remember how old you were when you first started?
Yeah, I was 8.
What animal did you have then?
I have sheep, just done sheep.
You've done sheep the whole time?
Yep.
That's exciting. So tell me about this year's sheep that you're working with.
So this year's lamb, I have 2 lambs, and one's a little bigger, but that's okay. And I've worked with it really hard. It struggles with walking a little bit, but that's okay. Thursday comes and we just show them, get ready, wash them, and try to do our best.
How long have you been training with these 2 particular animals?
March.
Since March.
Yep.
Gosh, that's a long time. It's a really long time. Do you have any tips for people that are wanting to do this, or especially on competition day when everyone's watching and there's a lot of pressure?
Try to keep your cool. There's lots of people watching you, and just focus on the judge and just try to have a good time. Study up on your animal and answer the questions as best as you can.
Great advice. And Bronson, we're excited for you as well. Tell me about your animal this year.
Yeah, I show lambs, and last year was a good time because with the lamb, it teaches you like patience, and it also makes you friends along the way, and you have other people that will help you, and it just helped me to get through the fair.
I love that it teaches you patience, and it's a friend as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you all decide to get into this to begin with? I know you're all siblings, so it's a family thing that's happening here, but Morgan, what was it that caused you to first start?
Our neighbors did it, and she was always coming home with some big buckles, so we thought it was really cool, and our older siblings did it, and so we just had to wait till we turned 8 so we could start showing. So.
And here you are.
Yep.
Bronson, do you remember your first time showing?
Yeah.
How did it go?
Okay. It was kind of stressful because first time doing anything, it's scary, and so I just kind of bit the bullet and went for it.
Wait for it, for sure. Josh, what are some things that you've learned from your lamb this year?
Patience. And I work with it, and it sets up really well, and it teaches me like a lot of things. I can't name them, but it teaches you a lot of things, and especially patience.
What do you do when you run out of patience? When you're trying to teach this animal something?
Try to keep it cool.
Try to keep it cool.
Some days I'm just tired, and yeah, I want to just work with it and be done.
And it's an incredible effort. How many hours a day, Bronson, do you work with your lamb?
About 1 to 1.5.
It's a huge investment of time. And Morgan, is it hard to say goodbye when it's time for the sale?
Sometimes. Some years it's really hard because you spend all this time with your lamb in the summer, and you do grow close to it, and so when the sale comes, it is pretty hard because you put all that time and effort into getting it to where you are, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah, that's a really hard part, I'm sure. So you do this, you go into the competition, and then starting in the spring, you plan on getting another one, correct?
Yep.
Nice.
So it's a nice circle of life in a sense to be able to work with this animal and go on and do it once again.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like our viewers to know, especially about what's happening this year? When does it start? How can we come and watch? What can we do?
It starts Thursday, and we love everyone coming to watch it. The shows are all day long. It starts with pigs, and then steers, and then lambs, I think. And everyone can come out and support us on Friday and Thursday and Friday, and then on Saturdays the sale, and that starts at noon. So you guys can come out and watch the sale and see what happens.
I'm so excited. And tell me the name of your lambs this year.
Patience.
Patience is the name of it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cookie.
Perky.
Prancer.
Prancer, all P's. I love it. Well, we will be cheering for the three of you for sure. I wish you all luck in the world. Thank you for spending time with us.
Yep.
And so excited for this livestock show and sale. So
Thank
thanks
you.
for being here. All right, you can head to Summit County Fair online, get all the information about schedules, timelines. Make sure to go and cheer for Josh and Morgan in Bronson. And once again, we're grateful that they spent some time with us here this morning. We'll be back with much more right after this.